Good Negroes.
Welcome to the. Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You missed us.
Hey, we're here, and here's another one for y'all. So yeah, man. Interesting concept.
What concepts?
Well, I mean,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
well,
So bring me up to
it's the adult friend group and the difficulty of it. And I've noticed in my own life, a lot of people don't have like a group of friends, and it's actually becoming more difficult right now in society for people to have.
How do you know people that don't have friends? You are the most social person that I know. One of the
I
most.
think I'm blessed, right? I'm blessed, but I have other friends that aren't connected to like my wider friend group that they don't, and I think it's tough for people for several reasons.
One being what?
I think we idealize what a friend group should be like. So people will be like, oh man, I need this kind of person and that kind of person. And we like idealize these TV friend
Kind of the
groups.
same way we do relationships.
Yes.
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 Yeah. So I've learned very quickly that there are certain friends that I can count on for certain things. Like who your friends are after a while. Like
Right.
I know who not to put in positions in specific positions for them to not fail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like you're good in this corner, you're good in this corner. If I need you here, you're good here. If we're just out to have fun, then you are just the fun friend.
Right. Party friend. Women have party friends all the time.
I mean, when I partied, yeah, I definitely had party friends that I would never have
Right.
brought around my family
Right.
or like.
Right. But people will be thinking that they're their friends.
Oh.
And at least dudes do. I'll be thinking like groups of women. Sometimes I'll be like, man, that's not your homegirl. She's like, man, that's not. I fuck that bitch. Yeah.
Dang.
I
Okay.
know. And I'm just like, I thought y'all were homies. They're like, nah, you just see us at clubs together. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's the real thing. That's the real thing. Now, as you get older, you start to I think you prioritize your friends a little bit different. I don't know. For me personally, like I am not a super extrovert, right? So the time that I do have for friends, when you're parenting, you're not a parent, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you have a lot more time to be a friend. Like when you're not parenting, when you're not running your kids around, when you're not taking on your own whatever it is that you're doing as an adult.
Yeah,
that makes a difference, man. You prioritize your time a little bit different. So like the core group of friends that I have are like my core group of friends, and like.
But you have that. A lot of
I
people
do, but it's
don't
very
have that.
small.
But I
My
think
circle is so small.
But our friend groups don't have to be big. Like
No.
my friend group's not that big.
No, I mean, there is a moment in time where I'd be like, I got my 3 girls.
Right.
I'd be like, are you down? Can't. Are you down? I got the kids. Are you down? And then I'm like, damn, I need more friends.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Because when the circle is small, like, and I don't really just want to hang with just any old body.
Yeah. I agree. That makes sense. But it's just interesting. I mean, you don't have friends. Like I have friends, like women friends and men friends that literally don't have people that they hang out with. And when I talk to them, I could tell they're kind of isolated.
So what do they do when they hang out with nobody?
Some people have the kind of balls where they will still go out and at least go places by themselves. So that's cool.
me.
Yeah.
We would run into each other all the time out and
Yeah,
about.
but even when you and I go out by ourselves, we go out by ourselves to places that we're going to see
that our
people
people are gonna be
that
there.
we're going to know. I mean, we are blessed that we have extended friend groups. So like, even though I could go out and see a bunch of my friends, like to go to a Buteco. Thank you, Sean Fallion. Thank you, Salah. If we go to, those kind of events, I'm going to see people that aren't in my immediate circle, but they're 1 degree of separation from that circle.
And also people you don't want to see.
Yeah, you're going to see people you don't want to see too, right?
Got a few of them too.
Mm-hmm. Some dudes that was like, yeah, baby, what's happening? And then you shot them down like.
No, more like the motherfuckers that decide to open their mouth in some way that they had no business opening their mouth and have to check them.
Okay, it may touch you or something.
Open their mouth.
Okay.
We ain't even gonna get that far.
Yeah. But yeah, there's other people that just don't have people, and it's funny because I'll find they don't do anything either. And most of them have something in them that is like, almost like mean or something that puts people off, where you can almost see they're not good in friend groups.
I could name a couple.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I have a couple friends that like you just be like, dude, why are we taking it to this place right
But
now?
see, those can't be friends of mine at this point. Like if you gotta walk, bye. Right? Like
Mm-hmm.
if that side surfaces, that's what I'm saying about like this phase of life is so protected,
Yeah.
right? Because man, we got more days behind us. We have more
Yeah.
days behind us than we have ahead of us,
Correct.
right? And we have like real life priorities. And those of us that are parents, we have responsibility to our kids and I don't know, to the future. Like there's like we think a little bit different now than we did before. Like you can't come out here and just be stanking up the mood just because that's who you are, because
Right.
that's the day you're having. We ain't doing that. Like
Yeah.
hold your shit all the way together.
Well, so it's interesting because that means that there's people that they're also just like they're bad in friend groups. Like you even so to have a friend group, you have to be a good friend.
You have to effort sometimes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Kind of like relationships.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And there's give and take. Like I have a family member that you could tell is so isolated that it would be difficult for this family member, him, to have friends because you could tell he's always been the center of his own group, and he's been married for years.
Oh, that makes it worse though in a
Right.
lot of instances. When you're so codependent on the person that you're with, that oftentimes makes the dynamic that harder. So, like I noticed, especially specifically for me when I left corporate America and I went into entrepreneurship, that isolated the shit out of me. Like I didn't have the office that I walked into every day where I
Right.
knew my coworkers,
Yeah.
or the big building where I ran into random people that were in different space, right? In different offices, but you would still interact. Like I didn't have any of those things once I went into an entrepreneur, like an independent space.
Right.
And then when you buy a house, you seclude yourself a little bit more.
Yo,
right?
everybody I know that's bought a house, if it's not like, because a lot of times they were in apartments closer to the center, and they buy a house just 10 minutes out, it changes everything.
People don't talk about that. Changes everything. And I was like, holy shit, I want my apartment life back.
Right. Well, and now is that just because you lived closer and it was easier to kick it with people?
No, it wasn't even about the people. It was more walkable. It was more, right, interactive. Like even just in the apartment complex alone, I knew 6, 7, 8 people.
Oh, really? I don't know the people in my building. I'd be like,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want no
like, that
Melrose
was
Place
COVID.
shit jumping off.
That was COVID survival for me. Like I was in the apartment complex and we had a damn good time. Like we held it down, we kicked it. We were outside in the courtyard where the swimming pool was. We still did our distancing, but we didn't like lose our minds because
Yeah.
we were so like secluded from everybody else. No, that was COVID saving time right there. And so we knew like a good chunk of the people. And then when I moved out into to an apartment, to a house,
Yeah.
all of that was gone. It changed.
I mean, look, you live far enough away that you're not on my immediate, hey, I'm about to go such and such real quick list anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was only like, it's literally a 12-minute difference from
know.
where I lived before.
Well, it's 12 minutes if there's no traffic. Like if it was 5 o'clock and I know it would take you 40 minutes to get to
But
where I was.
Atlanta that's any given place. Like somebody could live 12 minutes from you and it turns into 30
I
minutes.
mean, imagine
right?
New York. Motherfuckers be living 2 miles away from somebody and they'll be like, yeah, dude, I ain't never.
Damn.
It might be more like 6 miles, but you know how people in New York,
I done
like,
moved myself out of his, his
hey, you got to move three blocks back the other way and you'll be within 8
You got to
minutes.
be in the same apartment complex.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Dang. And I'm always in your neck of the woods, right? Because you're so conveniently located. Like I always find myself being like, I could shout out to Jay. What's up, Dre? I almost called you yesterday when we got rained on.
Yeah, I was there.
Hey, Dre, drop me a towel. Mm-hmm. But yeah. But so, okay, so let's talk about the solution to all of this. Like what can people do that are maybe 35 and up that need to get more social? Like how do we do this?
I mean, there's whole industries that do this. There's like websites like Root to Root and stuff like that.
Root to Root?
It's I might have the name wrong. It's something
Like a
close.
gardening thing?
It's something close to Roots.
Okay.
And
Well, there's like adult kickball, right?
adult kid. I mean, yeah. I think because where people go wrong.
I mean, I'd probably mess up my Achilles again. So
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
doing
not-
that no
yeah.
more.
Golf.
I might do adult crocheting,
Right.
group crochet.
But there's all kind of stuff, and I think people have to be involved in activities because it was like I remember telling a friend like, you talking about there's no guys guys aren't talking to you. Like, guys aren't going to talk to you at your fucking house.
Guys don't talk to you in general anymore. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, we've talked about that. You know, I'm from the.
Yeah, you from the old school.
You got
the gift
I'm
of gab,
from the
baby.
yeah. When I had to walk out into the
Hey.
world, I'm like, what's happening, baby? Hey. You know, I'm from that day.
He's like,
I see you over there,
I
beautiful.
can see where that could get a woman.
It works. I wouldn't do it if it didn't work. If it didn't work,
Totally see where
yeah. You see me. What's happening with you? You know, you see this right here. You mess around with all these other dudes. You know.
Not the dudes.
Yeah.
The Oak. We're back at that again.
Yeah. Oakland. But yeah, so I think
I love it.
You have to get out of your own zone.
You do.
And I think you do activities without looking for guys or men looking for women. If you meet them in the process,
that
great.
can't be
But if you're like going out and like, well, I'm gonna do this to meet chicks or men, then you're not gonna increase your friend group. You're just gonna find new people to date. They're gonna walk out of your life at some point. And you might get lucky, and you're gonna be left right back in the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think that should ever be the impetus for going out and doing a thing.
Yeah.
But like for me, I was very frustrated for a really long time because I'd isolated myself with the house and with the self-employment thing and meetings aren't in person. They're all over, Zoom or whatever. Yep. And I got really frustrated. And so I decided to learn how to fly a plane.
That's beautiful. But even that, right? That brings you into a new network.
It really did. And I didn't see it at first because I was like, okay, so now you want to be a pilot and then you're going to be like one of two people in the plane. Like, it's not really it's not an extensive group. But what I've learned is that specifically with Black women in the aviation space, like there's a whole nother group of people that it's such a small niche that you bond and you go through the same trials and tribulations and you support one another and you give insights and you create this beautiful sisterhood that I did not know existed.
Right. And here's the cool thing, right? You can have your flying friends. You can have your drinking friends. You can have
drinking friends.
You have drinking friends.
I don't. Well, I can watch y'all get.
Okay, I'm sorry. You could have your vegan friends, and y'all can eat mushrooms.
Kombucha friends.
Yeah, y'all can eat mushrooms and rice together. No, but you can have.
We don't eat mushrooms and rice, just shrooms. No, I can't do that anymore either.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. You can't eat shrooms anymore?
I can't do any of the psychedelics anymore. As an aviator, I cannot do any of
regular mushrooms. I'm talking about. I'm not.
I wasn't talking about that.
Oh my God, dude. I'm talking about when y'all be eating lettuce at y'all vegan things.
But I can't have shrooms.
Yeah. No, please don't have shrooms.
Shrooms are great.
Well, not as an aviator. Come on.
No, they were great.
Okay. Right. We may have to edit this off of the video even. But you can have different friend groups and it's okay. And I think motherfuckers idealize that they gotta have all their partners together. Our homie Griff was awesome at bringing
especially during
bunch of different groups of people together and it working. But like in my personal experience, that doesn't always work. Like my golf friends don't hang out with my party friends don't hang out with.
I had a birthday party that you came to, right? And I had people from everywhere. I had my what is it, like my what do I call it? Spiritual card reader friends.
Mm-hmm.
I had
some of your yoga
my
friends.
little German yoga friends. Jesus, look at you. My little German yoga friends. Have my other little German mom friend that comes from the same city as I do. Then I had my homie friends.
Yeah, you have some super intellectuals over here.
I like smart motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I really do. And so, yes, all of them were smart in their own way. Even a guy I used to date came through, and a guy that I never dated came through.
I saw them niggas.
Oh, what you talking about?
Them dudes that you used to date, I could tell. But anyway, I didn't want to.
No, you can't tell.
I totally, because I knew exactly who they were. The way.
First of all, there was no they.
Oh, okay.
There was a one.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew who it was.
Yeah. Okay. If you say so, because if you said they, then you just assuming.
Well,
other times, make an ass out of you and umption.
Well.
Oh, baby, you don't know. I don't date people in our circles.
There's been a couple people I knew.
Okay. Well, if you say so.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to our friendships.
Yes.
Because he just about to start rumors that
aren't
true.
Right. People gonna be like, "I see you. It was me, homie," in the comments.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, nobody needs to take social advice from me because I am self-proclaimed. I'm a little bit of an anti-social Anti-socialist?
I don't
Antisocial?
know though.
Yeah, you don't think so?
No, I just think everybody needs their space, right? Like, because even
Sure.
me, there's days where I don't go out the house, or days like if I've kicked it a few days in a row,
Yeah, but see, that's
I'll
the
need a
thing.
solo
You
day.
need to recharge from all the exerting of, well, all the drinking and all the exerting of
Okay,
energy
let's
and all
stop with
the.
all the drinking.
Let's not play.
No, it's just if I'm out, I may have a drink.
I've never known you to have a drink.
Three.
Okay.
A drink means three.
A three could
A
be
drink
1 to
means
5.
2 for sure. A drink means 2 for sure.
Now
but
we're
it
getting
could
to
be 3.
But it could be 5.
If the
night is going well,
that's drinking. That's if I said drinking.
sprinkle me, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Sprinkle
hey,
me, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
It makes life fun. You know?
Again, right? A drink. Relative.
So
I don't know what you were just saying. I just
yeah,
got
me
caught up
neither. But
in your
listen,
drink.
that's what it's about. Well, it's just your different friend groups, I think.
Yeah, I don't know that I.
Oh, we're talking about self recharging too.
Yeah,
Like,
recharging.
in-
Yeah, but
in
for me,
being-
like I'm by myself for a whole week, and I can be by myself for 7, 8. At the 9th day of just being by myself, then I'm like, okay, you got to get out. Like for me, it's different because like I'll be 5, 6, 7, 8 days, and I'm not stressed. I'll go grocery shopping. I'll go tend to my little garden. I'll go to Lowe's. You know, I have my kid, which is also, you know, that requires energy and
You can't just sit her down in front of
patience.
sit her down in front of an iPad and turn it on.
Oh, that's such a waste of beautiful brain cells.
That is, I'm sorry, I was being silly.
So yeah, and then after 9 days, I finally like, okay, now I want to be around people. So
Right.
it's a little different for
Yeah.
me.
Well, and I do think you got to recharge. People need their isolation, but you can't feel that you need it so much that you're not out. Because all those people who are like, I'm a loner, I'm an introvert, whenever you get them alone, you could tell they're lonely and they need a bigger friend group.
Do I look lonely to you?
No.
Do I come up? Because
Not
I'm a
at all.
whole introvert.
Not really. I think
You and Ed.
No,
No,
because
you're not.
because you
But I
have,
am.
You have some introverted. Everything's a
Look,
spectrum.
but you don't have to be socially awkward to be an introvert. I think a lot of people put
I
those
know.
two things together.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're an introvert, so you must be socially awkward. No, I'm perfectly capable.
Yeah, no, all my introverted friends are great when they're, one-on-one or solo, but like they're not the greatest in crowds. And then some of them are good in crowds, but they fake it.
That could happen.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when the energy is just right, then it's a perfect, beautiful storm. Like it's a perfect, like when all the energies are great and the people are great and the atmosphere is great and God forbid the music is great, because
Right.
you know me and music. God forbid the music is great, then it's on and popping.
Right.
I don't need a drink. I don't need nothing. I'm just out here like, hey.
This is what I'm saying.
Right? But it's not, that's a perfect storm of all the things.
I don't know.
You supplement all of that with a drink. Then you like your people, then you like your atmosphere, then you like your music.
Hey, it's a magic elixir. The ancients did it. I mean, people have been fermenting things for hundreds of, maybe thousands of years for all we know.
So now we're gonna turn a whiskey sour into fermented
Yeah.
goodness
Well,
from the
that's
ancients.
Yep. It's from the ancients, and my people are from Egypt,
And he loves ancient traditions.
descendants of the pharaohs. So I can't help my royal lineage.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I guess
You're a descendant of something.
yeah. Well, listen, I'm a descendant
A goober.
of the people who were very conscious of having even as much as we make it sound like I have a big friend group, I actually have a small, tight friend group.
Compared to who?
I think I have a small,
Compared to
tight
like
friend group of maybe.
P. Diddy?
Oh no! I mean, what do you mean by that?
You got a small friend group compared to P. Diddy?
Oh, stop!
Well, be
No,
pre-allegations.
because again, you're going to my extended friend group, but like I have a friend group of people like I would travel with that's small, and then
We've traveled together.
we have. You're a part of that. You're a part of that. But
I was a part of that.
I mean, still, but then from those people, it branches into other groups, and so that's that extended.
Yeah, because
friend
you got a
group.
bicycling group, you got a
Right.
golfing group. See,
Right.
you just active as all get out.
But that's
like
how
I have
you-
a solo.
That's how I found my people.
I
in
have
Atlanta.
a party of one gardening group.
Right.
I have a party of one in a possible flying group. unless, like once I, so like all of my things are very, I'm gonna start cycling. I'm gonna start cycling.
Yeah, but here's the
bought a
thing about
bike.
those groups, right? Nice bikes. But here's the thing about those groups too. I think people put pressure on themselves because they'll be like, man, I'm gonna join this group and meet some friends. You may not. You might only meet one person in that group
Man, I know
that
so
you
many
like.
freaking cyclists.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, they may not be your friends. They might just be people you cycle with, but you might catch.
That's perfectly fine.
Right, but you might just get one. But I think some people go, man,
I'm gonna meet my BFF.
right. They be thinking they're gonna have all, go to this group and have this connection of big old friends.
We're gonna die all
like
together.
Melrose Place. Right.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die together and grow old together.
You
And,
might catch one fucker, and then
and
there'll
then they
be
might fall
another
off in a
person.
year.
Right.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Because not everybody can come along on a journey. Yeah, I'm fine
80
with that.
20, 80-20 principle. I mean,
go.
even with all the online stuff, every person you meet is going to be the same odds of if you like somebody, you met them in real life. 20% chance.
For me, even less.
Yeah, I get it.
On that note.
Yeah. So, anyway, I think at the end of the day, it's about accepting what a friend group is and
being open to it.
being open and get the fuck out your house.
And nurturing that thing.
And you got to get out your house. Like, nobody's going to be your friend at your house, and your phone and Instagram is not a real connection.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about that whole thing.
Yeah. People think they're connected.
Yeah.
And they're not.
We'll have to make that a whole nother episode.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, here we go. This was one down, people. Ugh.
Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
I just said that.
I was reinforcing it. That's how you do.
Giving you a hard time.
Okay. Well,
Because that's what I do.
That's how you do.
Yeah, okay, so
it's
here we
called a reinforcement anchor. I made that up. I have no idea what it's
a
called.
parrot.
But yeah.
Parroting.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Good Negroes.
Peace out, y'all.